Hello, crafters and sewists. I am working on the project today with all of the little pieces of fabric. When we make projects, they're laying around. Usually they get thrown in the trash. I don't do that. So what I do is that once I make a item and I have all of these mini pieces of fabric, anything over like 2 inches, I will save in a Ziploc bag for upcoming projects. So what I love to do is that I will gather up my fabric like you see here. Beautiful, good fabric. And I will go ahead and make straight edges on all of them. This is how I do it. You may do it another way, but I like to sew straight edges. So like that one, it was a little off, so I made it straight. And I would just go over and keep doing them and put them in a big old pile and just get them ready for me to sew them together. Like this one, it was really big, so I decided to cut it and make 2 pieces out of it. Beautiful fabric, love that red. So yeah, I just make sure I hold on to all of these and get them ready. And then the next step is that I will pull out my ironing mat there and my iron and just lay them out. I usually just lay a bunch of pieces out and just iron them layer by layer by layer. So that's what works for me. It kind of helps speed up everything. And I would just keep putting more pieces on top of it and keep ironing away. It's just the most efficient way for me to get these all ironed out and ready for the next step. So yeah, that's what I do with this, and I will just keep doing that. So get that done, and then we are almost ready for the next step. Now what I do, I look at all of my pieces, eyeball it, and I just put right sides to right sides with a 1/4 inch seam allowance and just do a straight stitch. Attach them together. And I just keep doing that. I will eyeball pieces that have similar length and just sew them together. And that's pretty much all I do with these. And then I will show you the next step following this first part. So after I sew them together, I detach them from the machine, get out my iron again in my little mat. And what I do is that I will go ahead and press that seam on the wrong side to the side. So I just press it to the side, get it out of the way and get it nice and flat. And then I flip it and then press the seam on the right side. Don't miss this step because it gets the fabric really flat and take away all of that bulk because we are sewing a bunch of pieces of fabric together. So now with these pieces, once again, I get it straight if there's any parts that's not straight, and I eyeball it to match the length of any pieces, and then I just attach it again. So we do the right side to right side and go ahead and do a straight stitch again, attaching these pieces together as well. So as you see by now, this is pretty much what I'm doing. I'm just attaching pieces of fabric. Usually I will go ahead and wait until I get it to about a foot or 12 by 12, and then I will cut it up and make sure it's an even sides, and then add those to other pieces. I don't like to work with anything too much bigger than a 12 by 12. But this is the outcome. As you see here, look at all of those cute pieces of Ankara African print fabric all put together. And then now you can pretty much make whatever you want. So in this case, I will be making a beautiful bucket hat with all of these beautiful lovely African fabric that I didn't have to throw away. So let's go ahead and check out the item I made with this. I love it. Let me know what you think about it because I may be a little bit biased. Look at that lovely bucket hat. I can see all of the fabric. I know where I got them from, and it's all in one project. It's just gorgeous to me. So check it out. This is a size large for size 23 head circumference. I will be putting it up in the shop if you want to grab this. This is one of a kind, guys. There's no way anybody else can duplicate this.